Have you ever been sitting on the couch or doing some work and then your dog walks up and drops their favorite toy right in front of you? Sometimes they stare at you. Sometimes they wag their tail. Sometimes they walk away and come back again like they are waiting for something. Most people think this means only one thing: they want to play. And yes, sometimes that is true, but the real meaning can go much deeper than that. When a dog brings you their favorite toy, they are often showing trust, attachment, emotional connection, and a kind of communication that is more advanced than many people realize. In dog psychology, this small moment can tell you a lot about how your dog sees you. Are you their play partner, their safe place, their family, or their emotional anchor? In many homes, the answer is all of them. Dogs do not speak with words, so they speak with patterns. They use body position, eye contact, movement, sound, and objects. And toys are not just random objects to them. A favorite toy can carry excitement, comfort, routine, and emotional value. In some dogs, it can even work like a bridge between their inner emotional world and the person they trust most. Number 1. Your dog may be saying, "I trust you with something valuable to me." A favorite toy is something your dog chooses again and again. It smells familiar. It feels rewarding. It is linked to fun and safety. So when your dog carries that object over to you, that act can mean more than simple play. It can be a sign that they feel safe sharing something important in your presence. And remember, dogs live through scent more than we do. Humans have around 5 to 6 million scent receptors. Dogs can have up to 300 million depending on the breed. That means their world is built around smell in a way we can barely imagine. Their favorite toy is not just a toy. It is a bundle of emotional information. It can hold their own scent, your scent, the smell of the house, and memories of good moments. So when they bring it to you, they may be bringing you something that feels deeply personal in their world. Number 2. Your dog may be trying to start a social ritual, not just a game. Play is important, but play is also bonding. Dogs are not just playful animals, they are relationship-based animals. A lot of their behavior is shaped by who they feel close to. Research supports this. In one brain scan study with 12 awake dogs, the reward center of the brain responded most strongly to the scent of a familiar human. Not a random dog, not a strange person, a familiar human. That tells us something powerful. Human connection is not just useful to dogs, it can be emotionally rewarding. So when your dog brings you their toy, they may be saying, "Let us do something together that feels good for both of us." This is why some dogs do not simply chew their favorite toy alone. They bring it to you, drop it near your feet, and wait. The toy is not always the final goal. Sometimes the real goal is shared. Attention. The toy is just the invitation. Number 3. Your dog may be using the toy as a communication tool. Dogs are much better at cross-species communication than many people think. In a study of 37 pet dogs, owners recorded 242 videos, and researchers identified 19 different referential gestures dogs used in everyday life to communicate with humans. In simple words, dogs can use body signals to direct our attention towards something they want us to notice. That means when your dog brings you a toy, looks at the toy, then looks at you, then looks back at the toy, this is not random. That is communication. Your dog may be saying, "Pay attention to this. I want something involving this object." Maybe they want tug, maybe fetch, maybe praise. Maybe they want you to engage with them because they feel excited, bored, or emotionally needy. Some studies even show dogs can be more persistent in showing an object when they think it matters to the human in front of them. So this behavior is not always mindless repetition. It can be intentional and social. Number 4. Your dog may see you as their secure base. This is one of the deepest meanings behind the behavior. In attachment science, a secure base is the person an individual trusts enough to return to when they want confidence, safety, or support. Human babies do this, and dogs often do something very similar with their owners. In one study on the secure base effect, dogs worked longer on a problem-solving task when their owner was present than when the owner was absent. An unfamiliar person did not create the same effect. That means the owner was not just another human in the room. The owner changed the dog's emotional state. The owner's presence increased confidence and motivation. So when your dog brings you their favorite toy, they may be pulling that secure base feeling into the moment. It is almost like saying, "This thing matters to me and you matter to me, so I want both in the same space." Number 5. Sometimes your dog is regulating emotion. Dogs do not only use behavior to get things, they also use behavior to manage feelings. A toy can help a dog handle excitement, stress, frustration, or anticipation. This is why some dogs grab a toy when visitors come over. Some do it when you return home. Some do it when they feel overstimulated and do not know what to do with their big emotions. So if your dog brings you their toy after you come home, the message may not simply be "play with me." It may also mean "I am so excited to see you that I need this object to help me hold my feelings together." The toy becomes an emotional outlet. This idea also fits what we know about separation and reunion in dogs. In a survey of 940 dog holders, dogs with separation-related problems showed signs like restlessness, whining, barking, and taking longer to relax after separation. On the other hand, dogs without those problems were mostly inactive during separation in a test lasting up to 6 hours. That tells us dogs handle absence very differently. For some dogs, emotional regulation is easy. For others, it is hard. A favorite toy can become part of the coping system. Number 6. Your dog may be mixing affection with self-interest. Not every toy delivery is a love letter. Sometimes your dog simply wants a game. Sometimes they want you to throw the ball again and again. In a 2025 study of 105 highly toy-motivated dogs, 33 showed addictive-like behaviors around toys, including strong fixation and reduced response to other things when the toy was present. So yes, some dogs bring you the toy because they are obsessed with the reward loop, but even then, there is still a relationship layer. Out of all the people in the house, why bring it to you? Because you are the one linked to action, reward, fun, and emotional meaning. The toy matters, but so do you. Number 7. The body language around the toy tells you the true meaning. The toy alone does not give the full answer. You have to look at the whole dog. If your dog brings the toy with loose body language, soft eyes, a wagging tail, and playful bouncing, it is likely a joyful invitation. If they bring it and lean into you calmly, it may be affection and closeness. If they carry it when you leave or when you return, it may be emotional regulation. If they drop it and become intense, stiff, or hyper-focused, it may be high arousal or toy obsession. The same object can carry different meanings depending on the emotional state wrapped around it. So what is the deep psychological meaning when your dog brings you their favorite toy? Most of the time it means your dog is not just thinking about the toy. They are thinking about the relationship. They may be inviting connection, sharing excitement, asking for interaction, seeking comfort, or showing that you are part of what makes their favorite thing feel safe and rewarding. In other words, your dog is often saying something beautiful without words. I like this. I trust you. I want to feel good with you. Pay attention to me. Stay connected with me. If you love learning the hidden meaning behind dog behavior, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you want to understand what your dog feels when you leave the house, watch the next video on your screen right now. You will never look at your dog the same way again.